Hello, beautiful viewers of Camera and the Talent. It's a Friday drop zone. I know you guys have had a hectic week. You guys have been working hard. The week has been so much long, but now it's a Friday. Now, since it's a Friday, the Friday drop zone has everything for you. Now, we have for you plot, we have the celebrity gossip. Now, I'm going to be telling you a lot of stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Taris Riley, and then I'm going to see what your reactions are towards Taris Riley. Now, since it's a Friday, I do have the one-on-one as usual. I'm going to be having one gentleman from mbale. This time, people in mbale, you guys are covered. I have a gentleman who's going to represent your area code and all that. Now, let's take a short breather and we get back.
Oh, you are not human! Jaja Events presents on Friday, 7th September, he will be live at Oasis Dynasty at Germany. And on Saturday, 8th September, he will be at Dreams Club Moyo at the fee of only 10,000 Ugandan money. This show is going to be hosted by MC Sunny and DJ Mike Blaze. Come and dance to jams like. Remember, he will be accompanied by very many mighty artists. Come on, we party. Let's be there.
Alright, welcome back from the brother. You're still watching the Friday Drop Zone on Camera and the Talent TV. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Camera and the Talent. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Camera and the Talent, Facebook, Camera and the Talent, and then Twitter, Camera and the Talent. Now, Tony Love MC is my name. I do host this show every single Friday of the week. Now, I have a guest here. He's from Bali. He's called Moses, aka King Moze. Now, he's an artist, an upcoming artist. He is also a student at MOBS, and then he is also a small entrepreneur. He does a small little business. Big man, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us who Mabonga Moses or King Moze is.
Yo, I'm Mabonga Moses. I'm a student of MOBS BBA year 3. I come from Bali, and I'm the chairperson of the Bama Saba MOBS chapter. So, and I'm an entrepreneur at MOBS. So I do small businesses like that. So that's me.
Okay, now being an artist, that is what I'm going to base on most, since we basically do entertainment. So, King Moze, when did you start singing? And then what came up to your head for you to start the singing?
Yo, since childhood, I've been singing. So, like, I started during my Form 4. That's when I started singing as a career. I do music as well as I'm a songwriter. So I have a couple of songs. I have a lot of hits. I have Machete, I have Chibanda, I have my boss. So I have a couple of songs with me. I take music as my career. That's me.
So now doing the music, do you do the music basically in Lugishu, or you do also in Luganda and English and you mix all that?
Yeah, I do basically my music in English and Luganda. Yeah, I do basically in English and Luganda, and I do dancehall music. You know, with the youths, we like dancehall.
Yeah, so basically, you are an upcoming artist. You have challenges, right?
Yeah.
So far, which challenges have you faced most?
Yo, we as upcoming artists, we face a challenge of finances and how to promote music. You know, it is not easy. We who are just starting, you know, we face a challenge of finances and how to promote our music to those levels. So those are the best challenges you normally face as we upcoming artists.
Okay, now besides all those challenges, what do you see yourself in the next 3 or 4 years in terms of music?
Yeah, I see myself the big artist on the African continent, and believe in 10 years to come, I'll be the one on the block in Africa.
All right, so we are going to take another short breather, but I'm still keeping here one-on-one with the one and only King Moze. If we get back, he's going to give us a sample and he's going to tell us what next his fans should be expecting. It's still Camera and the Talent. It's the Friday Drop Zone. Keep it here. Still watching the Friday Drop Zone on Cat TV. Now I'm still here one-on-one with King Moze. Now King Moze is here now. He has told us about his challenges when he started singing, what he sees himself in the next 10 or 5 years. Now remember, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to ask him a few things. Now Terrence Riley is in Uganda for the Belgians. And this guy, surprisingly, when he jetted into the country, the first thing he said was like he only knows River Nile in Uganda and he doesn't know any artist in Uganda. What is just say about that? Now, since you're an upcoming artist, is that guy doesn't know Chameleon, how do you think he will know you?
Yo, that's a great challenge. So it was unfortunate for such a person to say that in Uganda he doesn't know an artist. We feel so pissed because in Uganda we have a lot of talent. Previously we had the dynamic duo, the Radio and Whistle. These guys went to BET Awards.
Yeah.
So these awards were worldwide. So those guys reached that level. So unfortunately for such a big artist to say that in Uganda we have no talent, there is no artist in Uganda, to have big people like Chameleon, Bebe Cool who do international music. So yeah, I feel it was unfortunate.
Actually, Eddie Kenzo came out to blast Terrence Riley. He said that couldn't be right. Eddie Kenzo was in an European, actually it was a European concert which had all the African countries represented, artists from Nigeria, from Uganda, from Kenya, Tanzania, and all that. They were all in Europe. Now, in that concert, Terrence Riley was one of the guests. I'm very sure he witnessed Eddie Kenzo perform. So, King Moze, thank you for coming through. And I wish you the best through all your music career and all that. Thank you. Do the rest now.
Oh, you are not Germany! Jaja Events presents on Friday, 7th September, he will be live at Oasis Dynasty at Germany. And on Saturday, 8th September, he will be at Dreams Club Moyo at the fee of only 10,000 Ugandan money. This show is going to be hosted by MC Sunny and DJ Mike Blaze. Come and dance to jams like. Remember, he will be accompanied by very many mighty artists. Come and we party. Let's be there.
Alright, we are still here. Remember, we are powered by the one and only M Impression. If you want cool graphics, that is posters, flyers, signposts, and all that, M Graphics is there. M Impression. They are going to give you any design of your kind. Now, we are back and we are going to do something to do with the celebrity. Now, in the news on our desk that Wizzo and the one and only King Saha, they are ready to have a partnership. Now, appearing on one of the local TV stations for an interview, Wizzo was asked if there was a chance of forming a deal with King Saha, and he said, "I have no problem with forming a new Good Life crew with King Saha. I'm cool and very comfortable with it if King Saha, feels it's good on his side." Now, Wizzo and the one and only King Saha, they already did a song which is called Palab, and it has been received with warm hands by the fans. Now, let's hope these guys will form a partnership very soon or any other time, and they get back the Good Life thing moving. So, we are still in the world of celebrity. Brian White Foundation wants to recruit the one and only Fik Fameka and Vinka into the podium. Vinka and the one and only Fik Fameka, because these guys are the guys the youth look up to. And Alex Mwanzi, that is Madron and Chico from the Comedy Store, last time came out and said they left Brand Right Foundation because their contract was done, but not because there was no money, because we had rumors that this guy ran broke and all that. Talk about Zari Hassan. Now, Zari Hassan is supposed to be going to Mozambique, but then she is not feeling well. But despite the fact that she is not feeling well, she is still going to Mozambique. And for the Woman to Africa conference that is set to take place in Mozambique this weekend, actually it's on Saturday, she took to her social media and posted, "Mozambique, your sister from another mother has been sick for a while, but she is on her way regardless. See you in a few." Women to Africa life of mompreneur. That is Zari Hassan for you. She's very sick, pray for her, but then she is going to be traveling to Mozambique for the woman African conference that is going to be taking place in the weekend. Now, from here we're taking it straight to the international scene with the celebrity watch at the international level. Now, we are going to take a short breather. We get back with the international celebrity watch, and then I'll give you plot since it's a Friday, and then we end the show. Still here, it's the Friday Drop Zone on Camera and the Talent TV. Now, in the international celebrity watch, let's talk about Janet Jackson. Now, she was sent a jar of cement from a crazy fan. Actually, she was on a TV interview on Big Boy TV. Then, when she was asked by the presenter that Janet Jackson, what has been the craziest thing that a fan has ever given you, she actually said it was a gentleman. The craziest thing, she says, the craziest thing a fan has done. She replied, she said, "Oh, one sent me a picture of himself with an erection and a jar of cement so he could get me pregnant because I was supposed to have his child." Now, you know, this babe gave birth after she reached the age of 50. Actually, she got pregnant, not sure, at the age of 50. Now she has a baby boy, and she says that baby boy is her happiness. She said, "The height of happiness is holding my baby son in my arms and hearing him call, or when I look into his smiling eyes and watch him respond to my tenderness, when I kiss him, when I sing him softly to sleep during those sacred times. Happiness is everywhere." Now, Janet Jackson has a kid, but then the craziest thing a fan has ever done is sending her a jar of cement. That is all we had in the celebrity watch in Uganda, and then in the international level, you can always check out our Facebook for more and many more of the news as they come in one on one. This has been this week's edition, but as you know, every Friday we give you plot as a Friday Drop Zone. Now, for those guys in Kampala, the Belgium's All-Star tour is happening right today. Actually, it's in Lugogo. You can go there, but you know the early bird tickets were 25. Now it's normal. You can go and pay 30 at the entrance. That is the ordinary. Then the rest you can sort out from there. Now, for the campuses around Nakawa, the Liquid Silk Village Mall, there's DJ Slick, Stuart, and Roger. The other side, the whole night. 10 beers go for 3. 3 beers go for 10,000 for the whole. Actually, from 5 to 10 p.m. Make sure you make it a point that side. Now, for Jumani people, there is plot in Oasis Dynasty. There's a karaoke thing courtesy of J&J Events. Now, that is what I had for you in the plot. Now, thank you for watching Friday Drop Zone on Camera and the Talent Television. Catch us again next week, the same place, same everything. Now, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Camera and the Talent. Follow us on Instagram, Camera and the Talent. Follow us on Twitter, Camera and the Talent, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. My individual handles, Tony Love MC, Twitter, Facebook, and see you guys next week. Make sure you catch me live.